The signboard is used to people to find the place that we want because it is like a map to the people. The signboard also contains a lot of special characteristics such as the languages that we use, the various of distinct features, the physical components and the dimension of the object. These elements make it suitable for measurement to complete our assignment. The signboard is located at the new campus, which is Sultan Azlan Shah, Sultan Idris University of Education, Tanjung Malim, Perak. The signboard also is located in many places such as in the block area, in front of the mosque and the others. Our group chose a signboard in front of block 4 because it is the place that we always pass. The signboard also helps students, lecturers and visitors to find the place. In this case, it helps people to find the block 4 of the Faculty of Science and Mathematics. This board also is very useful in case of an emergency because it has writing in Malay, English and Arabic, which helps people to find this block easily. The exact measurement for the signboard is 200 cm height, 13 cm thick and 80.5 cm wide.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NURADIBAH. So today I'll be explaining about geometric shape inside and on the signboard, which is we have captured in front of block 4 at SMG. Okay, so the first geometric shape that I have here is the right prism. The right prism, where it was 3D shape, and then all the vertical sides are perpendicular to the base. Okay, and these make all the angles between the sides and the base are perfectly 90 degrees. Okay, the second one is rectangle. Okay, rectangle. Okay, the rectangular part on the signboard is 2D shape with the 4 sides and all the interior angle are 90 degrees. The other one is trapezoid. See here, it was also 2D shape with 4 sides where at least one pair of opposite sides are parallel, 1 and 2. So you can see it was parallel. So we also found circle. It was also to the shape, which is all points are same distance from the center. Okay. So that's all the geometric shape that I have found in this signboard. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, for the first shape, we have prism. This is the prism, the signboard of our project, and this is the drawing of the signboard. So for this prism, we have the altitude of 200 cm and the base length of 80.5 cm and the width 15 cm. And for the angles, each angles of every corners are 90 degrees, and the front facing parameters, the front facing place parameters, perimeters is 561, and the total surface area of this prism is 39,493 centimeters square, and for its volume is 209,300 centimeter cube, which is V equals to L times W times H. So for the second one is this circle, and this is the drawing. This circle has a radius of 6 centimeters and central angles of 360 degrees, and for its circumference, which is 2 pi r, we have 27.7 centimeter, and for its area, which is pi r squared, equals to 113.1 centimeters square. And for the third shape, this trapezoid, this is the drawing. For the base length, for the longer base, we have 63 centimeter, and the shorter base is 9 centimeters. And for the leg, the right leg L1 is 80.5 centimeters, and the left leg is 97 centimeters. And for the perimeter, we have 250, and the angles of this trapezoid is both on the right side is a right angle, and the left side, the acute angle is 56 degrees, and the obtuse angle is 124 degrees. And for its areas, which is half times the total of base times with the altitude 80.5, which is equals to right leg, you will get 2,898 centimeters square. For the next shapes, this rectangle, this is the drawing. So for the base length, it is 77 centimeters, and for the altitude h is equals to 27 centimeters. So for the angles of this rectangle is each of it is right angle, which is equals to 90 degrees, and for its perimeters is 104 centimeters, and the area is 2,079 centimeters square. And for the last shape, we have this kite. This is the drawing. So for the kite, we will have 4 sides and 2 diagonals, which need to be bigger. So for this side, the longest side on the top right and the top left is both 6.5 centimeters, and the bottom side, bottom right and bottom left, is 4 centimeters. So we have the lower diagonal, vertical diagonal is 8 centimeters, and the horizontal diagonal is 6 centimeters. So let's move on to the angles. The top angles of this height is 58 degrees, and the bottom angle is 98 degrees. And for the right and left side is equal, which is 102 degrees. Next, we will have its perimeters, which is equals to the total side of this kite, which is equal to 21 centimeters. And the area, with the formula, half times diagonal 1 and diagonal 2 is equal to 24 centimeters.
So, the next part, I will explain about the relation geometrical shape with the transformation. Let's take a look. Have you ever looked at the design and noticed that one side is a mirror image of the other? We notice that the rectangle shape we find on our structure is reflection. This rectangle, with the text Faculty Science and Mathematics, show a horizontal reflection where the design is flipped across a slanted line which is y equal to x. To create a mirror symmetry, commonly seen in the sign and decorative layouts. We notice for the rectangle shape also, it still stays the same but the orientation is changed. How reflection happens? Reflection happens when a shape is flipped over a line called the line of reflection. This line acts as a mirror, so that's why we found that the rectangle motif found on the structure we choose is a reflection. A pattern is a repeated design made from a basic unit called a motif. In the design, the motif is a kite shape. From our structure, which is a signboard, we can see a kite is repeated. But look closer, the kite don't just repeat, but they also have a transformation. First, we see a reflection on this kite. The kite is split across the x-axis, which means x value is remain the same but the y value is changed. The result, a pair of kites facing each other form a mirror image. But there's more. The kite motif also goes through a rotation. It turns around a central point, creating a spinning or swirling effect in the overall pattern. So that's all for the transformation pattern.
Assalamualaikum. My name is DAYANGKU NURADIBAH binti PENGIRAN Abu BAKRIN, and I will continue the last part, which is summary and conclusion. As far as we know, we have explored the geometric aspect of a signboard located at Block 4 Faculty of Science and Mathematics, UPSI Sultan Azlan Shah campus, including its usage and size. Moreover, the signboard includes a variety of 2D and 3D shapes such as a right prism, a rectangle, a kite, a trapezoid, and a circle. We also look over the measurement and the properties of this shape, such as area, perimeter, and volume using the appropriate formulas. In addition, we studied the transformation in the motif and patterns displayed on the signboard, including reflection and rotation. These analyses demonstrate how geometry is applied in real-life structures for both function and visual appeal. Alright, in conclusion, we have learned how to apply geometry in a real-life object such as the signboard and other structures or the building around us. We also related the geometrical concept preserved in the structure that we chose by measuring and analyzing the signboard. Furthermore, we investigated the patterns on the signboard to interpret the transformation according to the topic that we have learned theoretically. Last but not least, this task showed us that we have the ability to relate everyday things around us with geometry. That's all from me. Thank you.